right, hey now, y'all. Listen, Tony. Yeah, good. Okay, how we doing, everybody? Nothing like some technical difficulties on a Monday. Yeah, Tony. Let me tell you what's going on Monday. So, first of all, this new and by the way, StreamYard, give us a break, bro. Give us a freaking break. We're just trying to do a show over here. Don't reinvent the wheel for no reason. I don't know if the listeners are being affected by this. I hope not. But Tony, just so you know, and how we doing, Mr. Lefty, blazing your lefty status over there. Tony, I got to tell you, the new format StreamYard has dumped in our laps. You know what I'm getting now, dude? Let me just tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting a fantastic echo from both of the new screens that are happening. So I'm getting what I'm saying to you, and then I'm getting it bounced back to me like right after I'm done, kind of like a PA echo, and it really sucks. So I'm just letting you know, how's everybody else doing out there? I hope you guys aren't experiencing what I'm getting in my head. Are you? Yeah. Well, just so long as it's me, the show host. That's the most important thing. Let's throw me off as much as possible. Karen says we look good. That's good. I hope it does. It sound good, Karen? I hope so.
Sounds good in my ear. Shoot, dude.
Sounds good in my ear. Shoot, dude. Sounds good in my ear. Shoot, dude. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, which is always a treat on a Monday. Yeah, sounds good in my ear, dude. Sounds good in my ear, dude. Sounds good in my ear, dude. So everything I'm saying is bouncing back thanks to this new little lefty thing over here to the left on the screen. Speaking of lefty, I want this left screen removed, Tony, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. We'll get through today. They're all saying sounds good. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Noemi. I do appreciate that. What's going on, Rags? It's a mess. And I didn't do anything to anybody. What did I do to deserve this? I'm just over here trying to watch the Niner game like anybody. But we'll get there. We're going to get there. And by the way, you just said, Tony, I heard it about 3 times. Yeah. No, it sucks. All right. Also, Tony, some traditions have to continue regardless of the StreamYard circumstances. Today's pre-show post of the day goes out to my man. See, now they're saying, I just looked up. This is my guy. This is my new guy. Where did he go? Shoot, I lost him. Is it Forever 795? Is that your name, Holmes? I hope it is. Anyway, he put a pre-show post up. He goes, don't you people have homes? Follower 795.
Okay, Paulie, let me I'm gonna commandeer the show here.
Let's jump in because this is a mess. I think they're getting the phone thing, Tony.
It's a good mess. It's a good mess. There are such things as good messes.
Not on my end, but I'm hearing everything 100 times. It's not that good.
I know, but we can't. We gotta. We gotta
just I'm the only one being affected. That's the goal. Let's make sure Paulie Mac is a totally challenged. Yeah,
we can either dwell on it or move forward. Whatever you want to do.
Dwell on it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's throw that in a few times. But what do you want me to do? Tell me how to fix this, and I'll do it.
I was going to explain to follower 795.
Tell them. Are they getting the new format, dude? The vertical thing? Are they getting that new phone format you were telling me about on the left? Is that what's going on?
StreamYard is now doing it to where if you're watching on your phone, you get the portrait view or landscape view. You can portrait or landscape view. It's actually a good thing. It's actually
it makes our heads bigger. The last thing we need is a giant Paulie Mac head floating around. I say minimize. What's the portrait is the big one? Landscape is the little one? Because go landscape, you guys. You don't need giant creative Tony heads.
No, Paulie Mac. Yeah, Paulie. So it's. If people watch on their phone, they get it one way. If
I get it. They have no choice. They have no choice.
Correct.
Perfect.
Well, no, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's actually a good thing.
Good thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we can trade headphones if you want to switch spots. You can do this. You can be over here for the multiplex echo effect that I'm getting. Anyway, Pine Needle, Scarlet Fire, Sweet Mad Hatter. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We'll get through this one way or the other. But anyway, follower 795 quoting Judge Schmales. Bro, you're going to win the pre-show post of the day every damn time if you want to quote Judge Schmales from Caddyshack. Don't you people have homes? I needed that laugh because we're challenged over here. All right, Tony.
Well, what we can do is we can end this and set up a new one where it's just the old school. Where we can
old school. I don't like this new thing with the echo and the 40.
We're going to have to advance to it at some point because it's better. Like all in all, it's better. It may not be better right now, but
can I be my attorney? Let me put on my attorney hat for a second. Isn't it true, Tony? You claimed it would be better. My follow-up to that is better for whom? Better for whom?
For our audience. for our audience. And if we want to continue to grow our audience, this is better to grow our audience. So
Well, how come? For real, I'm just saying, what does this do to grow our audience? For real.
because it enables people to watch it on their mobile device the way it looks on their mobile device, not having to see a landscape. So let's just one this and we'll send out a new one. I mean,
No, we'll keep going.
I can't do this for over an hour with you saying the echo and talking about it.
I won't say it anymore. I'll just have to deal. It's okay. It's okay. No, we're gonna keep going. Let's keep going. We got everybody in place. Screw it, man. It's all good. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on over here. It's okay. It's okay. Because if I didn't mention what was going on, you guys would be like, "Hey, what's wrong with Paulie Mack? Is he still dosed from the weekend or something?" I'm not. I'm really not. But I just wanted to explain. By the way, I do see a lot, Tony. To your point, I think we are growing the audience. I see a bunch of new faces out there today. So let's credit StreamYard because they're growing our audience today. Welcome, Angel Progress. Is that the name? Angel Progress? You're already gone, but great to see some new faces today. Tony, let me tell you this, dude. We need all the help we can get today. We need all the support we can get today because we're all suffering as Niner fans right now. What did we say last week? Every day, every show, we said, you got to get pressure on Stafford. You have to apply pressure on Stafford. Guess what? Niners couldn't do that, and he threw 4 touchdowns, and the Rams basically dominated the Niners. I know they cut it. It was getting close for a minute there, but I never really felt like in my heart and soul, Tony, that was a competitive game. I felt like the Rams opened up in the first quarter. Their first 3 drives, they were doing whatever they wanted to offensively, wherever, however they wanted to, and the Niners had no answers. It was like, and we all saw the same thing. The 49er defense was off balance from the start of that game until the final whistle. They never got their footing. Stafford, and I credit the Rams. I credit their game plan. I credit their schemes. It seemed like the Rams, I mean, every lever they pulled it worked for them yesterday. And Stafford looked like a Hall of Fame quarterback yesterday. Tony, let me throw one more number at you, and I'll take all your reactions. I mentioned Stafford's 4 touchdown passes. How about the fact that the Rams, Tony, they piled up 31 first downs. 31 first downs, brother. That's not going to work for anybody.
No, man. And like we said, the O-line or the D-line didn't get any pressure on Stafford. He had all freaking day, dude. He was freaking camped back there, dude. And
we said we couldn't let that happen. We said that all week last week.
Yep. And I gotta say, well, first of all, I wanted to play this soundbite hoping the Niners were gonna whip the Niners, but instead, hey Niners,
you just got your asses whipped. Yeah,
good. Niners got their asses whipped because it was. I mean, dude, and you know what? I don't blame the offense. I blame Juwan Jennings. If you want to talk offense, I blame Juwan Jennings, but we'll get to that in a second.
We will.
I don't blame Mac Jones. I don't blame the O-line. I blame the defense, man. And yes, I know they're depleted. I know that there's injuries, but there's got to be a better game plan than what they had. I mean, and I was like, solid. This is what you. I don't know. I was not impressed, and Stafford just carved him up, man. Just carved. There were times where guys were wide open, dude, or holes the size of Texas that Williams and Corum were running through. Like, Jesus.
That's a big hole, a hole the size of Texas. I mean, you and I could waltz through a hole that size. Actually, it would take us a few days to go from tip to tip of Texas. You ever driven through the state of Texas? Bro, you can drive through Texas for like 2 days straight and see nothing but cacti and a couple of saloons on the side of the road. I'm not kidding, dude. I've been to Texas a few times. It's a hell of a state. It's huge. It's a big-ass state. Anyway, sorry, Tony.
Yeah, dude. No, nothing to apologize for, Paulie. I'm just like, the Rams came with a better game plan. They executed. You know, and also when you let the Rams march down the field to open the game, you got to answer back with at least a few first downs.
I think we went 3 and out on our first possession. Niners went 3 and out. Boom, you're right off the field again. Get back out there, D. And then as soon as the defense tried to back out there, it was act 2. The Rams marched right down the field and scored again.
Yeah, and then also Juwan Jennings had a false start on that drive, which was not good. And then Juwan Jennings is dropping balls.
There you go. Yep.
I
I've
texted
seen
Paul.
enough. I've already. Again, I don't normally attack 49er players the way I'm attacking Juwan, and nor does Tony.
Yes.
But I can tell you, this is all very legitimate. This is heartfelt stuff you're getting on a Monday, unfiltered emotion. Yeah.
I texted Paulie during the show, and by the way, people that are just coming to the show right now, it is a new style. So cue up the Beastie Boys. It's the new style.
What record is that?
4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
Is that Boutique?
That's on License to Ill, Paulie. The new style. It's called the new style. It's the new, but we're gonna work the bugs out. This is StreamYard, trying to I don't know, adapt or evolve. So, anyways, back to the game, dude. Let's just pretend that Jennings isn't pretending he's the modern day Wendell Tyler with the ball out here as he's catching the ball. Let's pretend that he's not modern day Wendell Tyler, and that he doesn't fumble, because he fumbled the ball on the Rams 25.
A modern day Wendell Tyler, mean stride. Today's Juwan Jennings, mean me, dude. Today's Wendell Tyler. I love it. And great call, by the way. Great call.
Right.
But I don't.
That's how he used to run. He used to run with his arm. But my point is, if the Niners hang on to the football, if Jennings hangs on to the football, at very least with Eddie Pinheiro,
Yes,
it's 14-3.
Yes,
if not 14-7. That was such a massive fumble. It changed the entire complexity of the game. And then then the Rams go back on the field and march down again.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's 21-0, and I'm like, this game's over.
I felt the same way. I thought it was going to be a lot uglier than it turned out to be. But you go ahead. You're not wrong about any of this.
So, I'm sitting there thinking, and then, when they go and score and before halftime and getting the ball out of the locker room, I'm like, okay, all right. They're showing some life. And I think you even texted me that. I'm glad they're showing some life.
Well, because I thought, and I'll tell you why I said that. I said, what I said, first off, I thought it was going to be a really embarrassing blowout. And it kind of was. I mean, 42-26 is nothing to write home about. As far as keeping it close, because it wasn't close. And like I said at the beginning, Tony, I never felt like the Niners were really competitive in that game. Right. But what I said was I was glad that they showed a little bit of fight. At least they fought, a little bit. Yeah.
No, totally. But like back to the point we were making a few minutes ago is that you cannot, after giving up a massive drive to start the game for the Rams, you cannot go 3 and out. You cannot go 3 and out. I mean, that was such a that drive just was like, that was just gross. I think I texted you, Paulie, this is gross. And then I texted, I think, Aaron Kasker, somebody saying, Juwan Jennings is like, in the moment, I said, he might be the most disliked Niner in history. And it's just because of all of the flash and all of the, the style, all the stuff he does off the field or with his style points or whatever, and all the 5 weeks or 6 weeks of missing camp. And he's had a crappy season, dude.
Crappy. And he started off by stamping his feet up and down that he needs more money. He's not compensated well enough for me. It's a 2-year, $15 million deal. We said it before the season started. Listen, if you're going to run your mouth like that, if you're going to make a spectacle and separate yourself from your teammates and demand more money, bro, you better back it up. You better get out there and perform and make plays like we've never seen before. And like you just said, he's done the opposite of that. He's done the opposite. So here's the thing. I want to build on what Tony did.
Why are we still throwing to him? Like, I feel like hey, Kyle, you got Kendrick Bourne out there too.
I'm with you 1,000,000%. I'd much prefer Bourne. I just think Kendrick Bourne is a more polished wide receiver with more experience.
More of a connection with Mac Jones. Not dropping.
Tony, on top of that, Kendrick Bourne does not challenge and yell at Shanahan on the sideline in the middle of a game.
Right. There's so many things about Juwan that I'm not into this year. And it's like, you know what? Have CMC run out in the flat. Have Juszczyk run out in the flat. Throw to Brian Robinson Jr. Brian, by the way, he was starting to look good yesterday.
I want more Brian Robinson Jr. I want more. Yeah. Let's start to work him into the offense in a kind of bigger way, because I think his contributions are not only do they work, he's productive, but I also think that we're going to have to give CMC a little bit of a breathe. I mean, he's still doing a lot of heavy lifting, but it was good for a positive. I'll give you this. I thought it was good to see Kittle back involved as a receiver, like get the ball in his hands.
Dude,
Don't
his
forget,
touchdown was beautiful.
you
That
talk about
touchdown.
selling out. I mean, he sold out physically. I don't know how he stopped his momentum. He was like on his toes on the sideline, and then he dove from the pylon. That was a really amazing football play. And then the aftermath of all of this, Tony, the Niners will be heading to the desert next week. They got to play the Cardinals. And I know it's a Jacoby Brissett, and I know they got blown out in Seattle, but I never, ever, ever, ever trust the Cardinals, especially when you got to go in there.
Right.
And here we are now, Tony. We're getting to mid-November, back end of the season, and Niners are now looking up at 2 7-2 teams in the NFC West. They are looking up at the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams, both with 7-2 records. And if I'm being honest, which I'm going to be right now, I got to tell you, I don't think the Niners, they are not at that level right now. They are not at the level of Seattle. They are not at the level of the Rams. So there is a lot of work to do. If this team has sights on the postseason, they're going to really have to pick it up right now. And back to your point about Jennings, dude. Now, I think the score was still 14-0 at that point. I think when he had the fumble, or was it already 21? I think it was 14-0 at that point. It's hard to keep up. It was an onslaught. But that was late first quarter. And the Niners finally started to drive. They got a little bit of rhythm going. And as soon as they got into some rhythm, they got some field position. Jawan Jennings fumbles the football. And
they were not a part of the Rhythm Nation yesterday. They were not a part of the Rhythm Nation because we want to be. We want to be. Huh?
Sorry, just to remind you, not part of the Rhythm Nation, but also let's shout out the Sly Stone sample in Rhythm Nation, because every time that tune wouldn't have happened without Sly Stone. Just throwing that out there. Yeah.
Correct. And dude, Seattle doesn't care. They're kicking everybody's ass. They're not just winning.
Dude, I told you that losing a boom 2.0 kind of thing they got going on up there. You're right. They don't give a damn. Watch out for Seattle, man. It's
2 defensive touchdowns yesterday for them. I have Sam Darnold on my fantasy football team, and I'm like, oh, dude. I looked at the score. I was just checking scores, and all of a sudden I look and I go, wait a second. Sam Darnold only has 4 fantasy points. What the hell? And then it turns out they had to call off the dogs. They basically said, "Hey, Sammy, put it back in your holster. You know, put your rifle back in your
put your 6-shooter back in there. Yeah, your piece, whatever, your revolver. Yeah,
dude. But
your service revolver. Yeah, I'm not a gun guy. I don't know. I'm just making names up, but I know there's service revolvers. Yeah, 6-shooter. I don't know.
I'm proud to say I know nothing about guns.
Oh, dude, the last thing I need is firearms. So you know what I mean? That's like the last thing you want. I mean, keep firearms away from both of us. Trust me. I'm telling you right now.
If I had a gun, I would probably be missing a limb right now, or a finger, or a toe, or an ear.
If you had a gun, I'd be dropping off flowers at your graveyard, at your freaking tombstone today from some mishap that would have happened like around circa 97. No. The firearms and the PMP show host, they don't mix, dude. They don't mix at all. No.
But dude, the one thing I will say that gives me a little bit of hope to cling to, Paulie, is that the schedule isn't like mighty. The next 4 weeks, Cardinals, then home against the Panthers, then at Cleveland, then home against the Titans. So but again, the Panthers, they're playing better ball. I don't, none of those are gimmies.
No, there's no gimmies anywhere. Tony, there's no gimmies anywhere. Ask the Buffalo Bills, Holmes. You see what happened in Buffalo? Dolphins rolled over them like they were nothing. And I think it's just if we can talk about that for a second, I just got to say, as we kind of look around the league, there's a few games I wouldn't mind talking about today because the Niner game was so damn depressing to me. And I am a little worried about where it's all going at this point because the Niners cannot afford to. You got to assume the Rams and Seattle are going to continue to win. The Rams are in a groove now. We saw it. I mean,
although they play each other next week, dude. So that's going to be a freaking battle. Dude.
Is that game in Seattle?
I'm not sure. I got to double check.
Okay.
That game is a freaking battle, though, dude. Because I mean, both teams are playing. Dude, Matthew Stafford, 25 touchdowns, 2 picks. He hasn't thrown a pick since week 3.
I think we got to start saying it. I mean, it's not like I'm against this or anything, but Tony, I'm pretty sure we should probably start saying Matthew Stafford, year 17 in the NFL, dude. Year 17. I feel like
Matthew Stafford. Yes, I think he is a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think he's going to the Hall of Fame. I do.
Yeah. And I was looking at his teeth in the postgame interview. I think he goes to Dr. Young and the Young Dental Group.
Yeah,
I wish I would have white teeth.
I would have liked to see if like D Winters or somebody could have knocked one of those beautiful teeth out of his head last night. Just get some pressure on him, get close.
By the way, how about they? Not only did they not get a helmet to Puka's ribs, did they even touch Puka yesterday?
Puka was too busy making plays. Yeah. Too busy making plays.
So hey, and by the way, hey, Josh Allen, and hey, Buffalo Bills.
You just got your asses whipped.
I mean, John Goodman. We can play John Goodman for the Bills and Niners all day today because that was.
I got news for everybody, all you AFC enthusiasts, dude. The Patriots are going to win that division. The Patriots, man. And by the way, the Patriots
5-0 on the road. 5-0 on the road now, dude.
Listen, Tony, it's a crisis I'm having. I got to tell you, it's a spiritual crisis, an existential crisis. Because I took the Bucks yesterday in the hot and sour picks. I thought, but now I've learned my lesson. That was one of those games. It was like this will kind of determine who the New England Patriots are. That's how I looked at yesterday. The Pats going down to play the Bucks in Tampa Bay. Competitive game, but the Patriots get the win. Man, they mean business. I got to see that game. I know a lot of us did locally. We got that game and the early game. So I am now officially sold on the New England Patriots, especially if they wind up getting a home game. I don't know. I guess it's on the table.
Well, dude, and also the Patriots,
they could wind up getting home field throughout. How insane is that? That's on the table for the New England Patriots.
And you got to tip your cap, man. And also, they're Thursday Night Football this week. They're hosting the Jets.
They're playing the born again hard New York Jets, and I'm not kidding, dude. The Jets are rolling. Jets have won 2 in a row. Watch out, Tony. I'll tell you what. I'm not kidding around when I say I'm not doing this for laughs. I mean this. I'm dead serious. I know because I have problems. Again, another reason I shouldn't have a firearms. I'm mentally unstable. I'm telling everybody right now. Just I'm being upfront about it, Tony. The freaking Jets are going up to Fox, or is a game at Gillette? I'll have to check. But in any case, I think the Jets are getting 12 points. Yeah. I was like, you know what? Well, I started thinking gangrene. I'm like, I might take the 12 because the Jets are kind of like I'm telling you, they're reinvigorated. They're playing good football 2 in a row. I don't know. I was like, it's a lot of points. Dude. Maybe there's a letdown. I don't know. Maybe there's a letdown for the Pats after the big win. Probably not with Vrabel. He's got those guys dialed in. It's pretty amazing. It really is.
Dude, and Drake May, dude, again, like this kid May is just he's winning ball games on the freaking road, man.
No, it's so impressive. And Tony, you know what's really wild is that we are now seeing, and no revelation here. I know we're all watching the same thing, but it's pretty clear now that this new era of NFL quarterbacks is taking root, like Drake May, front of the line. I think Jackson Dart is a very exciting young player who's going to have a big career. I hope Mac Jones goes on and performs really well because something tells me he won't be a Niner for very long.
Yes. No, and I agree. But like Mac Jones did not play.
He had a good game, Mac Jones.
Right. He played well. He didn't.
Yeah,
he's not the reason they lost. And
no.
It says 2 picks on the in the box score, but that's just hard to pin those on him, man. Like he's just trying to make something happen when he had pressure in his face all day, and so you can't blame it. It's solely on the defense and Juwan Jennings. Okay. That's why they got their asses whipped. One more time, brother. Just for fun. One more time, okay? Because I like to play John Goodman.
Please, I demand it. Yes.
You just got your asses whipped.
And Paulie, while I'm playing the soundboard.
Oh yeah, it's business time.
Okay, it's business time, Paulie. Do you want to do the extended? With the echo, it might be really fun for you today. Here we go.
Trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh.
God, I love the ooh.
My only regret is I didn't play this at the gig at the Brisbane Inn on Saturday night. And by the way, I want to thank Creative Tony for coming out. We had a ball on Saturday night at the Brisbane, and we're definitely going to do it again. Dami was out there. If any of the other P&P familia was out there and I didn't say hello, I'm sorry. I hope to see you next time. But we had a really, really good time. And next time, Tony, I think we should work up a version of business time. I'm not even kidding. No punchline. I'm serious. Let's play that. Yeah,
absolutely done. But I wanted to give some supers some love here too, because we have a couple of supers to start the show. We have our man Carlos De La Fuente, Los D, and Flex Funding. Oh, by the way, Paulie, we'll talk about it tomorrow during Carlos's spot. But Another San Carlos family reaching out to Carlos De La Fuente for some love through the PMP Familia. So, Los D, thanks for letting me know about that. That is freaking great to hear. Coach Bob Wentz going into a conversation. Los, ask Bob Wentz about his Christmas tree farm in New Jersey, by the way. Ask him for some swag. He's got great hoodies and great long sleeve tees.
Where's the farm in Jersey again? South Jersey, like Philly area? Is that right?
Yeah. I forget the name of it because all those names in Jersey are tough to remember.
What, like Parsippany or Lake Hiawatha? Yeah.
Right. No, Abascon. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Abascon?
Yeah.
It's in Abascon, New Jersey. The Wentz
sounds like a planet. You know what I mean? Load up the rocket, dude. We're heading to Abascon. You know what I mean? It sounds like some space travel would be involved. By the way, dude, speaking of space travel, and thank you, Los D. I freaking love you, buddy.
Well, I got to read this super real quick, by the way. Hold on to your space travel.
I got to go back to space travel. I got to go back. I got something. But anyway, go ahead. Go. Yeah.
Los D says, shout out to Dom for the invite to your amazing event on Thursday with Save Site Now. Dom Peralta raised over $540,000 for Save Site Now. That's just incredible, something to be so proud of, Don Peralta. And then he says the drinks and laughs were steady as Feach, Janice Soprano, and the Golden Child gal were all there. That's awesome. Yeah. Los was on fire that night. Los, great to see you. It's always good to see Carl. And dude, the smile and the handsome mug and the freaking the stature of a Carlos De La Fuente. So really good to see Los. And then Paulie, we got Escobar Cheeks the third piping in. He says, I've heard of Tiny Desk, but not Tiny Box. I believe that's to the new setup through StreamYard.
Well, everyone's talking about it. Like Pine Needle's commenting right now. He says, I can see clearly now the screen is right. I don't know what you guys are looking at. Just know this. Tony and I had nothing to do with this. This is the platform. We really didn't. We woke up to discover this, wake up to find out that we are the eyes of the world. We woke up to find out that StreamYard has tweaked our presentation, and we're going to figure it out. We'll get through it, but everybody just hang in there with us, man.
Yes.
And we're getting multiple requests, it looks like, that can we reprise the Polymac stealing biscotti video real quick? For those that might have missed it. Look, multiple people are talking about it. Lily, Pine Needle, and Pine Needle. I told them, I called my shot like Babe Ruth. I said, listen, if these fools don't start realizing this is the best biscotti in the Bay Area and it's sitting right. Listen, if you guys don't want it, I'm coming in.
If you're going to leave it on the table, Paulie, I'm still eating biscotti. I've ate biscotti all weekend long.
Hand to God, and don't let me forget about space travel. Got to go back to space travel. Don't let me forget. Hand to God, I walked out of the event Thursday with 3 take-home boxes of biscotti. Yeah. I'm on to my final box. I'm kind of getting depressed. Like it's a depression setting in because I know probably by tomorrow I'm going to run out. And then it's like, where do I go from there? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Are you dunking the biscotti in your coffee?
I did it this morning. I was dunking them this morning, dude, before the show. My only problem is, like I said, is the post-biscotti depression that it will be kicking in is when I dunk my last one. Because Dommy, you got to compliment your. These are all from Don Peralta's mom, by the way.
Yes,
she is just a fiend with the baking. And by the way, Dom, I want to thank you also, man. Thanks for coming out and flying the PMP flag at the gig on Saturday. It was great to see Dom. He was filming a bunch. In fact, on that note, what we'll do is we will Paulie Biscotti. It's a good name, Rex. After the show, Tony and I will send the VIP some footage from the gig because Tony sat in. Tony played really well. Yeah. I thought Tony was playing exceptionally well. So we'll give you guys some of that footage later today for you VIPs. Another reason, if you're not a VIP, you should be, because we send out a lot of bonus content that regular viewers don't see. It only costs $5 a month. It's not a big deal, but we ask that you do that just to support the show, help Tony and I buy some gasoline, stuff like that. And I want to say, Dommy, again, though, thanks for everything, dude, and thanks for coming out. But anyway, the biscotti theft. Do you have?
I'm gonna love the biscotti theft, but because you're talking about PMP VIP and becoming a PMP VIP, stand by, Paulie.
Okay.
PMP VIP. PMP VIP. PMP VIP. Join today. PMP VIP. PMP VIP. PMP VIP. Join today. PMP VIP. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you. I love how he drops the sticks at the end. Very Tommy Lee. Very Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee does that at the end of Helter Skelter. If you let it play out, you'll hear Tommy Lee drop his sticks. All right. So the heist. I want to do the heist, and then I want to go into Stellar Design. Tony, give Dom some love here for his sponsorship. So
Actually, let me set it up.
set it up a little, T. Yeah.
I'm gonna lower the volume too. Okay, so here we go. Ready? So, there's Paulie right there. He just left our table because we're talking about we're looking around at all the biscotti, and we're seeing plates of biscotti. And it wasn't that people didn't like the biscotti. It's because, first of all, there was a plethora of it, and also people were just talking and milling about the room. And then Paulie and I were like, you know what? Before we hit the road, we're gonna get some biscotti. And then you said, I'm gonna go. There was a chocolate, because some of them were dunked in chocolate.
Those are incredible. I think those are my favorites. You got chocolate, you got standard, you got lemon. All three have their own kind of unique power, but I think chocolate is my favorite. By the way, dude, I love that you froze the picture on this because you see the box in my hand. I'm about to go pull it up. Yeah.
So there goes Paulie. And the reason is we saw one of the biscotti with the chocolate tips just sitting on a plate, just sitting there, just calling our name, and Paulie says, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna walk it right in between.
I like their behavior. I mean, you guys are ignoring the biscotti. I tell you what, you snooze, you lose, because I'm swooping in, and I just relieve them of their biscotti concerns.
Here we go.
Oh, he went in. Did he get the chocolate? Did you get the chocolate?
I did.
Okay, so you heard me ask, did you get the chocolate? But there's the main part of the video, is the gentlemen that are talking to each other.
Yeah.
And then Paulie walks up and he's like, basically, step aside, Butch.
I walked right between them. I mean, I could have gone around, but I wanted to make a statement. I'm like, I'm breaking up this whole conversation and I'm stealing your cookies. Have a good night.
Dude, you see the guy looking back? Look at the guy. The guy takes a look at you like as you're walking away, like
100%. The guy on the left. Yeah, you got to freeze it when he's looking at me. It's great.
There we go.
Man, he went in. Did he get the chocolate?
Yeah. It's all good, man. Yeah. I like that. It's like a courtroom now. And notice after the left step, there's a moment. Yeah, there's a guy checking me out. Who is that guy?
Like,
I'm the guy that takes your cookies, dude. That's who I am. I'm the guy that takes your cookies if you ain't eating them. That's me. Yeah.
That's way more entertaining than the Niner game was. So I'm glad. Thank you for the request to get back to the biscotti heist.
I also want to go back. Let's do Stellar Design, but I actually have a lot. I want to talk about some other NFL goings on. Yeah. Oh, dude, you know what I forgot to do? I want to say this also real quick, just for a moment, just to pay respects, and then we'll go to Stellar Design. Is that we lost Lenny Wilkens over the weekend, man. Lenny Wilkens in the Basketball Hall of Fame as a player, as a coach. 88 years old, just one of those guys that was universally respected, but even by today's players and coaches and announcers and media. Like Lenny Wilkens was a class act, and I'm just paying respect. So rest in peace to the great Lenny Wilkens, who left us over the weekend. Okay, and from that,
Paul Tagliabue also passed away.
Yeah, Tagliabue too. Yeah.
And I think he was a pretty good commish. If you had to rank commish, I'd take Tagliabue. I'll take Tagliabue.
Over Goodell? Oh, in a heartbeat. I'll bring back. Yeah.
But I was going to say, I'll take him RIP Tagliabue.
Well, dude, I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful of the dead, but trust me, when I pass away, you guys can riff on me as much as you want. So I'm going to green light that right now. But I'll tell you what, dude, I'll take, I don't mean any disrespect. This is just a joke. Everybody just don't. But I'm saying, I'll take Tagliabue's ashes, dude, in an urn. Over freaking Goodell. Just put the urn at the table when they're having a meeting. Tagliabue has spoken. You know what I mean? Meeting adjourned.
As long as you don't let Jinxie the cat from the Fokker home around
Hell of a moment when the cat pisses on the ashes of his dead mother. Pretty amazing. Really is.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Best. You a pothead fucker, bro? Don't listen. Don't sleep on parents, bro. When parents came out, dude, that was a smash hit. Yeah, you a pothead fucker. And then the best is when the kid whose pipe it really is. He goes, De Niro pulls the pipe out and he smells it. And he goes, "Ooh, geez, what is this?" And then he goes, "You know what this is, Greg? This is a device for smoking marijuana." Tony, a device, dude.
Yeah.
A device. Yeah.
The circle of trust, dude. I mean, Here, hang on a second.
How about when Ben Stiller's up on the roof, dude, copping a cigarette, and then he lights the freaking gutters on fire because the butt rolls into the leaves, and then next thing you know, we got a fire going.
Yeah. Here, stand by. We're just gonna have a little fun here today. Why not? It's a bummer Monday, and let's just have some fun. I'm gonna extend this. Look at this, and I have to chop it up because we don't get bummed.
Wow.
Busted by YouTube.
How's the tux fit?
Dad,
What's that?
Dude, I just wanted. All I wanted was a picture of De Niro in the top hat. That's what I
Not
wanted.
bad. Both of them. Look at these guys.
it's a sculpture I found in Greg's jacket.
This isn't a sculpture, Danny. This is a device for smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
And by the way, dude, good answer by the kid. So quick on his feet. That's a sculpture, dude. A sculpture. Yeah.
Is there something you want to tell me?
I don't think so.
Didn't we have a discussion yesterday in the car about this?
Oh, yes. You mean me and Pam. Yes, I would love to talk to you about
We're
that.
not talking about Pam, Greg. We're talking about you. See, if I can't trust you, Greg, then I have no choice but to put you right back outside the circle. And once you're out, you're out. There's no coming back.
Oh, it's the best. The circle.
Tony, again, the other one too. One of my favorites. I will take you down. I will take you down to Chinatown, dude. Down to Chinatown. Yeah.
Here we go. Right here.
18 months in a Vietnamese prison camp will do to you. But I will be watching you, studying your every move. And if I find that you are trying to corrupt my firstborn child, I will bring you down, baby. I will bring you down to Chinatown.
I got to tell you, you know what? Stiller plays that role pretty well. Just the guy.
Incredible.
Yeah. He does. He plays it really well.
Sorry. Okay, Paulie, let's talk stellar design, Peralta Arts, and then we got to go space travel, and then we get back and get to some other NFL games too.
Yeah, because I want to talk about your little ayahuasca buddy over there too, throwing picks hand over fist. We'll get into that in a second. But first, Stellar Design. This is, again, the brainchild of Dami Peralta, our great art director. And I'll say he's the Bay Area's art director at this point. Stellar Design, the San Francisco Bay Area based industrial design studio, shaping the future of product innovation. We do have yard sale big news, kiddies. First of all, they're going to be opening their first retail store at the former Pharmacia Pharmacy in Cole Valley, which is I love Cole Valley, underrated neighborhood, by the way. Only thing is you got to have a couple of bucks to get a place over in Cole Valley. It's a pricey little area over there, but I love that neighborhood.
Go to Finnegan's Wake, which is a great bar. Play some ping pong in the back. Remember Finnegan's Wake?
Oh my God, bro. Is it still open, Finnegan's Wake?
I believe so.
Are they still getting it done over there? Okay. By the way, dude, that was Tony and I did a lot of damage in that part of the city back in the day. And dude, our main hangout, Tony and our go-to spot, especially when the chips were down. And by the way, they were way down. They were all the way down to Chinatown, the chips for a couple of times. And Tony and I would always go right over to Haight Street and hang out at Hobson's Choice, which it was our by default bar, but it has closed its doors, which really kind of bummed me out. Do you know if they've reopened? Does anybody know? Is Hobson's Choice reopened? Any new name or anything?
I don't think so. And that was my buddy Chris from Chris Dickerson from SI, who I went to high school with. He ran that place, and so he did a great job. But they called it the Punch House because they had punch bowls that you could order a huge bowl of punch with a ladle. They would give you a ladle, and they would ask you how many glasses you needed, and they'd give you your own punch bowl, or you could just order your own pint of punch. And they'd ladle it into your glass. It was a great spot.
I think about those days, man. And I think about you and I, man, that little table up in the window there with our friends. You know what I mean? Like, geez Louise, it was getting nuts over there. It really was. It was getting crazy. Anyway, shout out Hobson's Choice. All right, boys, girls, back to the list here. So number 2 on the yard sale news. How about this? Freaking very impressive, Dom. Stellar Design has made Oprah's 2025 favorite gift ideas. We're talking the Goha. We're talking all that stuff. Number 3, Stellar Design won the Men's Journal Stylish Polls Award for 2025. These guys are racking up the awards, and they're racking up the great work. So again, do check out the website at Stellar Design and see what we're talking about. And what else they do, they also create award-winning design with meaningful connections between people, product, and brand. So again, whether you're an individual with an idea or a startup company, a Fortune 500 company, Stellar Design offers a partnership to achieve out of this world design. Visit stellar.design and make design impact. Call Dom anytime, email Dom anytime. Here's his address, Dominic@stellar.design. Dominic@stellar.design. Reach out to Dom anytime. Tell him what you have in mind and put him to work. Let Dom go to work for you. You guys are going to thank us. He made a killer poster for the gig we played Saturday, like a really, really cool poster. Thanks so much for that, Dom. We'll try to show that, excuse me, tomorrow if Tony doesn't have it at his disposal. And I also want to thank Neil Donardi from Longbridge, who made the gig also. Not only, and we'll talk about this when we do with the Longbridge spot. For those of you that weren't at the gig, Neil Donardi rolled in with what, 8, 9 full-size pizzas? I don't know. There was and when I walked out the door, I walked with a full pizza. A full pie, like had not been touched by human hands, and it was a Polymac particle pie, which I thought was really sweet of Neil to do that for me. And I was drowning my sorrows, dude, in red wine and pizza yesterday during and then after the Niner game. I ended my night with a 3-slap. Yeah, there's the poster right there. Yeah.
And what a killer logo, the Brisbane Inn at the bottom right. You see that on the poster. And what a killer spot
with the roses. Yeah, it's a very Grateful Dead friendly kind of atmosphere and bar down there. Yeah,
it's a really cool spot. I want to play there again, Paulie. That was
we're definitely gonna. Yeah,
so much fun. And shout out to Brian Connors and Wendy who came down from Petaluma. I think it's Petaluma.
No, they're from Sonoma, even farther. Yeah, that was really nice of them. Brian Connors, one of my main guys, and he and Wendy too. I mean, by the way, Wendy, right now, award her the Nobel Peace Prize for just good vibes.
Yes,
Wendy Connors is a legend among legends. I really love her, and I love that she made the gig too. And it looked like they had a good time. I think everybody had a good time.
Yeah, they did have a good time. It was super fun. Also, Paulie, I just want to point out, yardsale.day is the website that Stellar Design was working with as well. Designing the poles, designing the day bag, and they're just it's as the snow is coming and the mountains are calling and ski season's coming up quickly. They have magnetic ski poles, which is just a great idea. Like my brother-in-law Rich, he skis, and I know that he would love that. His kids skied. My son Dom skis. My daughter Olivia skis. Magnetic poles are a great idea. And then they have the day bags. Yardsale.day through Stellar.design. A partner of Stellar Design. So just want to get that out there too, Paulie, before we go into space travel and more NFL talk.
And one last shout out to my main man, Hacksaw Montana, which is one of my favorite handles, by the way. Hacksaw Montana, by the way, have you been to the Canyon Inn? If not, get your ass down to the Canyon Inn and order the Hacksaw Burger. You can thank me later. We'll rap about that later. Another hello to We the Champs, babe. Welcome, We the Champs, babe. Effin 901 is back. It's great to see new faces on the board. And you guys are all welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us. So,
by the way, Molly, really quick, Effing 901 says that that he or she went to Longbridge, had Longbridge last night. Watching this guy.
We're moments away from getting into the heavy sire. Stand by. But anyway, Hacksaw Montana said, hold on, Paulie, let me get this straight. Red wine, Polymac particle pizza from Longbridge, and a Niners loss. He goes, that sounds like a perfect recipe for heartburn. Hey, let me tell you what, you're not wrong. But I keep the heartburn at bay. I should be a spokesman for this product, actually, because I take it every effing day. It is Prilosec. How many Prilosec guys out here? Raise your hand. Oh, you're laughing? Okay, you'll be joining me in a couple of years. You'll be joining me.
I thought you were gonna say like garlic or something. Prilosec, dude. I know Prilosec is in my future. I know it.
I graduated from Pepsid AC maximum strength because I'm not gonna see. The thing is, like, as I've gotten older, there are certain things like give me trouble: peppers, garlic, onion, all of which I love. So I got to a point where it's like, am I going to continue to torture myself, or do I get some relief? And I walked out to the bullpen and said, give me the left-handed Prilosec pitcher. I need him. And that's how I keep it at bay, Hacksaw Montana, since you brought it up. What's up, Diana L? Good to see you, too.
Paulie, I'm going to play Crater Face for a moment from Greece.
Yeah.
Rules there ain't no rules.
Do you ever do a preemptive Prilosec?
Oh, hell's yeah, brother. You better freaking believe I preemptively Prilosec myself. It's a pre-meal dose I give myself. Anybody else who's out there taking Prilosec, you guys know what I'm talking about. You wouldn't survive without that S. You really would. Hey, We the Champs giving me the thumb. I think she knows what I'm talking about. Diana L. I also use Prilosec. You and me, Diana. You and me. We got it. We got it on lockdown. Tony will be along shortly. Don't worry. He's still a young kid.
What about like old-fashioned ginger ale? Or like I remember I used to drink ginger ale when I started feeling something percolating in the heartburn region.
Dr. Rags told me this trick many moons ago, decades ago. I remember I had anytime your stomach is unsettled, anytime you feel nauseous, maybe a hangover, if we're talking real adult talk, Rags was like, Polymac, what you need to do is grab some hard pretzels and ginger ale. That'll settle it all down. And I've been doing that, Rags, ever since. Oh, Rags is a fellow compromised stomach guy. His stomach is worse off than mine. And he goes, my stomach is so effed up, I take prescription drugs for it now. No, Rags, I'm probably right behind you. Send me your script. We'll compare. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing as we get older. We're comparing meds. I know we've become like senior citizens now. What are you taking? I'm taking this. You know what I mean? Dude,
I'm taking
medications. Yeah.
Wow. I've got heart medication I'm actually taking, like a
sure. What do you want to talk about? My blood pressure meds? I got those too. Sure.
I can give you a statin. I can give you CoQ10. I can give you a tablespoon of olive oil before I go to bed.
How you fix for lisinopril? You got any lisinopril? I do. I got it.
I can match your lisinopril with rosuvastatin, Paul. So,
I like the sound of that. What's that for?
That's for cholesterol.
Perfect.
And by the way, my diet's pretty damn good. It's just all hereditary. But,
yeah. I got the same thing because I go for my annual checkup, and by the way, it's no fun at this age.
I'm going to my cardiologist tomorrow.
Well, at least he's not putting the glove on, dude. As soon as they put that glove on, a party's over, bro. Yeah. A party is freaking over. Have they put the glove on with you yet? They should.
Yeah. I'm due for another glove in a year. Probably another year.
Oh, yeah. No, it ain't the last time. They'll be gloving up for you. No glove, no love, dude. As soon as you see the doctor start putting that glove on, you're like, oh, shit, man. This is going to be. Oh, I just dropped the S-bomb.
It's okay. Yeah. Are you using the whole fist, Doc? Is basically what we need to. You remember? Come on. Flesh. Come on.
Wow.
You using the whole fist, Doc?
Damn. That's crazy stuff. By the way, I don't want to go down this road.
River.
Yeah. Or how about in that movie? Do you remember the movie? What was the name of this flick? It was called Road Trip. Road Trip with Tom Green. And what was the other kid's name? The kid who played Stifler. Do you remember that movie? And he had to get an exam, and he's like bent over the table, and it's a woman. It's like a nurse doing it to him. And he goes, ah. He goes, it's pretty funny. He goes, ow. He goes, stop doing that. He goes, okay, no, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Like he's getting into it. It's pretty quick. It's a funny scene. Anyway, I did not see this conversation coming. I did not see this coming.
Stand by. You got this? Is this popping up on the new feed? Because
I hope so.
Just for a second.
Breathe easy. Breathe easy. You know, I was surprised that Alan was able to get that policy.
You gotta stop. Yeah, this is enough. I can't. Moon River, dude. The Moon River treatment. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And all you guys, by the way, you got to do it. It's part of the. Let's get off this topic. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Can I take us back to NFL football and Iowa?
Well, hold on a second though. You teased, and we like to do this in the industry. You teased space travel. No, let's bring it back to space travel.
Okay.
Are we too far gone, or can you bring it back?
No, not too far gone. I'll bring it right back. I don't know. It's probably been overhyped though. The payoff is not going to be that great, but I will go to space travel. I do want to do. If you mentioned tease, let me get a quick tease in for tomorrow. We will be joined by soon to be Pro Football Hall of Famer Amy Trask. Once the CEO with the Oakland Raiders, she will be joining us tomorrow on the program. Or to be honest, we're going to tape a conversation with her today. Her schedule is out of control. So she was like, hey guys, I have a window Monday afternoon, but it's not during our show time. So we'll tape it and we'll play it for you tomorrow. And Amy and I go way back. She's a great person. I'm so happy for her. And I'm going to be one of the first guys standing and applauding when she gets inducted to the Hall of Fame, which she's going to be shortly. Okay. So I watched the Niner game. It was freaking brutal. You know, Tony, do you take notes for real during the game? I do. I do. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And when JJ fumbled, I wrote F JJ, just 3 letters, F JJ, and then I texted F after he scored the touchdown. I still texted somebody. I forget who it was. I'm like,
I didn't even care. I'm like, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. I mean, I was still mad at him. And he's also the kind of guy who dances and celebrates when they're down by 21 points.
Yeah.
There's nothing to dance about, dude, when you're getting your ass kicked. It's just not a good look. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. The whole season with him has really salted me on him. Like I just don't.
He's
I don't
underproduced. I think that's a very kind of reasonable assessment. He is underproduced. Instead of
and he's also gotten in Kyle Shanahan's face on the sideline, dude. I don't care who you are. You keep that behind closed doors and you figure it out, man. Because the Niners don't need that kind of BS. They really don't need.
And we're not a team that generally kind of allows that kind of nonsense. I mean, guys that do that in the past have been let go pretty quickly. So,
I mean, you're not Travis Kelce, dude, who's allowed to get in Andy Reid's face and like bump him and do a little bump and run to Andy Reid. And I know that they
Tony, a little bump and grind. You know what I mean with the big boy. Yeah,
I don't see nothing wrong, Paulie, with a little bump and grind.
Nice, D. Nice. Right. But your point is 100% accurate. He does not have that kind of, he doesn't have that kind of value or that kind of respect that he's allowed to have a tantrum in the middle of a game. Bro, you ain't that guy. You ain't Fred Warner. You ain't Nick Bosa. You're not a game changer. You're a wide receiver who had a good year last year. That's who you are. Wake up and smell the freaking reality, dude. All right. Space travel. This is going to be totally disappointing after like the 20-minute delay and everything. But I'll just tell you this: it's true. It's really a true story, though. Nice. So I watched the Niner game, and then I settle in to watch the Steelers game against the Chargers. Happy to see the Chargers get that win. You guys know I like Herbert and everything. I want that kid to get to the playoffs. I really do. Yeah.
Did you watch most of the game?
I did. Yeah.
There was a scamper by Herbert where I'm like, dude. He is a freaking gazelle, dude.
And he's a big kid. Like, you don't realize how big he is. When you see him in the open field, like against those defenders, you're like, damn, he's bigger than those D-backs.
And my guy, Cameron Dicker, dude, 59-yard field goal. Let's go. And then he doinked a 55-yarder, but he made the 59-yarder. I'm a fan of him, too. Paulie, like, this is an AFC team that I will back if they make a run.
Chargers?
I mean? Yeah.
100%. Because I want 100%. I think football's better off when Harbaugh is in the mix, Jim Harbaugh. And this kid is so talented, Herbert. Like, he deserves a chance to play on the postseason stage. I know he's been there once, but let's get him back there and let's see what he can do. And the beauty of it is the Denver Broncos are in first place. The Chargers are in second place. And the godforsaken, soon-to-be extinct Muppet Show is in third place, and it overjoys my heart. Like, it warms my heart. Tony, if I may, it warms the cockles. You know what I'm saying? It warms the freaking cockles. So anyway, I watched that night game, and then football was over. I was getting sick of the NFL Network. There's only so many highlights you can watch. So I'm like, all right, before I go to bed, let me go back to the series on Apple TV, which I got into super late. I was just starting season 3, The Morning Show. With Jennifer Aniston.
I just started it, by the way, Paul. I just started your season. Sorry to cut you off, but I just started the season, so I'm going to be joining you soon. We can have.
I'm only on season 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. I'm behind. What? They're at number 4 or 5 right now.
4.
Okay, so no, I'm not even there. So I'm just starting season 3. Next thing you know, bro, I'm sitting here and I recommend the show. It's really good. I'm watching the show, and next thing you know, I got Reese Witherspoon in a freaking rocket ship. With Don Draper and Billy Crudup from Almost Famous. And now they're up in space. They're floating around. It was crazy. Anyway, I had some space travel to end my night. I had Reese Witherspoon in an astronaut suit floating around with no gravity. You remember the episode I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Dude, stick with it and go to season 4, because I just started season 4 and it's good. Again, good again.
Quick question. Who do you like more on the show, Aniston or Witherspoon? Go.
Witherspoon.
Do you have a problem with Aniston?
No, I think she's fantastic. I think she's fantastic. But I still, the person who steals the show is Crudup. I
agree. Yes, I agree. I hope he's won some awards. I don't really follow the award shows or anything, but I hope he has won, because he's really good in that role, man.
He's incredible in that role. And what's funny is when Steve Carell was kind of like, his character was,
Oh, that poor bastard. Boy, they hung his ass out.
But I was bummed out. I was like, oh, that's a bummer because I loved watching him in that show. And I thought, oh, this show's going to kind of nosedive after he's done. And it hasn't. It's actually remained good. So if you haven't seen the morning show, check it out. Hey, Paulie, I just want to talk to you. You talked about the Chiefs real quick, and it's all hashtag defund the Chiefs here on the show. Dude, looking ahead at their schedule, they are at Denver this coming
sorry, Tony. I apologize. Scarlet Fire distracted me with some of her comments. She goes, Paulie straight tripping. About what? About Aniston? What? I was just asking Tony. I can't decide if I like Witherspoon or not. Sometimes she pisses me off, but then there are other times she's very, and like you said, she's kind of the hero of the show in a lot of ways. Yeah. But sometimes I'm like, come on, cut the crap already. You got a brother out there on the streets. It's like, what are we doing?
But I've always said she's a very, very good actress.
No question. No question. I love her in the Johnny Cash movie. Yep. I love her in that movie Wild, where she hikes this like the Northwest or something like that. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of supers. Should we try to go through those?
Yeah, I was gonna go. Let me go through. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this Chiefs. Look at the Chiefs schedule real quick.
Oh, the Chiefs. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yes, you get finished.
It's all about hashtag defund the Chiefs. We're all, I think everybody's on board with us, dude. They're at Denver this coming Sunday. Then they host the Colts. Then they're at Rags.
Denver's going to beat the Chiefs on Sunday. Denver's going to beat them on Sunday. I'm telling you right now. And then the Chiefs 5-4, which makes me so freaking happy. Are they 5-4?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. If we can get them to 5-5, dude, 11 weeks into this, going into week 11, freaking happy that. And that's on the table. I think Denver's going to beat them.
The only thing that's tough is that they are coming off a bye. The Chiefs.
You know what? I said the same thing. Sorry to jump on you, T. I am sorry. I'm excitable. I said the same thing about the Tampa Bay Bucks, and they lost on their own field to the Patriots. So that's
the red hot Patriots. The hottest team in football, if you ask me.
Shout out Red Hot from Motley Crue. Shout at the Devil record. Maybe my favorite track on the album, Red Hot.
Shout out Buster Poindexter. Hot, hot, hot.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Buster Poindexter. Yes. Feeling hot, hot, hot. I don't know where you pulled that one out of me. Yeah. Shout out Kiss, Hotter Than Hell. How far you want to go with this? Yeah. Shout out Sly Stone. Hot fun in the summertime. Okay. Hot fun. I'll keep going if you need.
Dude, Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters, too hot to handle, too cold to fold. They call them Ghostbusters because they're in control.
Okay, so shout out to the I think it was the Specials. Shout out Too Hot. This place is too hot. Kind of a ska thing. Yeah.
Wait, what? And also, did you already say this? If you did, I apologize. But Too Hot. Is that the Commodores? Because it's too hot.
Oh, dude, I did not. That's a great call.
Lady. Gotta run for shelter. Gotta run for shade.
No, it's too hot. Too hot. Great call.
Commodores?
I'm not sure, but I know the song. Great call. Great call.
Yeah, it is the Commodores. I believe it's the Commodores.
We're getting a lot of cool in the gangs, though. Noemi.
Oh, no, it is cool in the gang. It is
cool in the gang. Cool in the gang. Yeah. Marky Graves is cracking both of us. What about Hot for Teacher, you guys? Come on, put the wheels back on. Given. Good. I don't feel sorry. Tony, finish your point about the Broncos, and then
my point is the Chiefs' schedule is no cakewalk. They're at Denver, then they come home and host the Colts. Then they're at Dallas.
Just so beautiful.
Then they host the Houston Texans, who are that Houston comeback, by the way, yesterday. Holy Jesus, dude, that was insane. They were down 26 points in the fourth quarter, dude, and they win the freaking game. Then they host the Chargers, so they go Broncos, at Broncos, home against the Colts, at Cowboys, and then they have two home games, the Texans, and then the Chargers come to Arrowhead, and then at Titans, and then they have the Broncos again, and then they're at the Raiders to finish up. But
AFC West is no joke. That's a hell of a division. The beautiful thing about this is, how about this sentence? I didn't think I'd be speaking it. Yeah. Tony, ready? If the Chiefs make the playoffs, that's like on the table now. If the Chiefs make the playoffs, the great thing about this, because they might not. Might not. That's on the table. Oh, it'd be the best. And that's what I'm saying. Does Taylor Swift dump Kelsey if they don't make the playoffs? I'm not even kidding. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm not. I mean, she'll come up with a different thing. She would never say that's the reason. But can she associate with a a guy who's not on the biggest stage in the NFL. The guy
Well, she'll probably like start dating Lad McConkey or something.
or Jackson Dart. She'd probably start dating like a younger, like Jackson Dart, somebody like that. You know,
she has a new album out, and according to my daughter Olivia, it's actually because Olivia got off the Taylor Swift wagon. She's like, Dad, I'm kind of done with her. And then, but new album out, and she's kind of back. She's like, Dad, it's actually kind of good. So we'll have to see, because if it makes for some dark material of a breakup with Travis Kelce, I'm in. Like she writes an album if they break up.
You don't know there's a song on this new record about his piece. You know that, right? His love gun, if you will.
No, are you serious?
I swear to God. Or it may not be the whole song, but I know there's a lyric about it. She calls it the quote magic wand. Tony, the magic wand. So if you hear Olivia singing about the magic wand, you got to, yeah.
I'm not going to repeat this to my daughter, but also, does he tuck the magic wand like James Gum in? I'm
gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yes, he does. I'm gonna say he tucks it in. He totally. Bro, I got to do that at the next gig we play between songs. Just like throw it out there. What was that about? Just posing? Was he just posing?
That was his pose. Yeah, that was his pose, man. That's God, just that scene. Unfortunately, that scene is stuck in my head for life.
We got a lot of reaction on the Taylor Swift thing. Yeah, see, that's right. Noemi, I said the same thing. Noemi knows. See, Noemi and I are locked in. She goes, it's Tony. She said it's all, and Noemi, we trust Noemi. In Noemi, we trust. She says it's only a matter of time before Kelce and Taylor Swift break up. That marriage ain't gonna happen. They're not getting married. I'm telling you right now, they're not getting married. And then she said,
but Paulie, remember the timing of the engagement, like right before the football season?
They're kissing on the field with the confetti. Cut the shit, man. Cut the freaking crap. I've had it with all of them. You see how upset I get? It's like too much. This is why I need professional help. Anyway, I was gonna say, Noemi said they're gonna break up. And then she'll write the post-breakup album. It'll probably be like a double album about all the reasons like her and Travis Kelce couldn't get along. It's all a ploy. It's all a ploy. It's all a big business plan.
It makes me sick. It just makes the same way that the Niner game was just gross yesterday. This stuff makes me sick. This chatter makes it. So you know what, Paulie? All I want for Christmas, dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is the Chiefs to miss the playoffs.
On that note, and I agree with you, that would be the greatest gift to give not only us in the PNP community, but also mankind. Just give mankind the gift of a chiefless playoff field. Wouldn't that be great? And the beautiful thing is, the first step is Sunday. After the Broncos beat them, dude, they'll be 5-5. It's really on the table. If they lose on Sunday, they're going to have their hands full getting into the playoffs. And I love that.
By the way, Paulie and I are talking about going to North Beach and watching Niner ball on Sunday with my Uncle Paul Tonelli.
Sunday?
Yeah. And then going to the saloon for some incredible local blues at the saloon in North Beach. Maybe we go early at 10 a.m. and watch Broncos Chiefs.
We go at 10 a.m. I don't survive that 1 o'clock game. I'm just telling you right now. I ain't 25 anymore. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that. I used to go to the Kezar pub for the early games. And by the first quarter of the 1 o'clock game, dude, I'm staggering around. We'll see about that.
You're saved. I just looked it up. It's a 125 kick. So it'll be on the same time as Niners Cardinals. So we can do kind of double barreled action, kind of what we're doing today with double barreled action on landscape and portrait mode. Paulie, thank you all of you for being patient with us today.
Yeah, sorry, you guys. I hope it's not bad for the listeners. I mean, again, it's not something we designed. The StreamYard just kind of changed the.
Well, we're gonna tinker with it, Paulie. Do you ever tinker? Let's tinker with it, and then
shout out Ozzy Osbourne Tinker Train. Okay.
Whoa.
Tinker Train. Yeah, it's out there if you need it. Tinker Train. John Joseph knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, I had a lot of drive time this weekend. It took me an hour and a half to get from Walnut Creek to Brisbane on Saturday night. And I looked it up. It's like, I don't know.
What the hell are you doing in Walnut Creek, bro? Let's start right there.
My son's hoops. He's got hoops, and the games were supposed to be at 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And then we get a freaking text the night before. Oh, by the way, the games have been moved to 4:50 and 7:20.
What? So, why you stop playing basketball?
He loves it.
No. But don't they have gyms down by you? I mean, what are we going over there for?
Hey, what a concept, Paulie. Hey, can we just play locally? No, of course not. AAU basketball.
Oh, AAU. Yeah, that's a whole
Dude,
thing. Yeah.
I gotta tip my cap to his coach. Caden does a phenomenal job with these boys. Phenomenal job. But it's like, dude, we're in Walnut Creek. Took me an hour and a half to get. I'm driving to Walnut Creek and I'm cruising, and I'm ahead of schedule. It's taking me like 45 minutes so far, and I'm like, yes, this is great. All of a sudden, dude, gridlock on 24, and all of a sudden I see an alert on Waze. 3 lanes closed ahead.
Oh, good.
Accident at 680 and 24, and I'm like,
perfect. Yeah.
it took me, dude, from Lafayette, California to Walnut Creek. It took me 40 minutes, dude.
Coming to the gig, we played at the Brisbane Inn.
Well, no, this is on the way to the basketball game.
Oh,
and
damn. Okay.
And then I went to the basketball game, and then I left the basketball game, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure it out. Hour and a half from Walnut Creek to Brisbane. I don't even know why I started talking about that, but maybe
it's okay. This is we all got to share these experiences. We're all Bay Area residents, and it affects everybody. By the way, Danny Ogden checking in on a variety of topics. He's talking. What are we talking? Walnut Creek or Lafayette? But then he also says that just a reminder to me primarily. He goes, Paulie, don't forget Andy Reid is 22-4 coming off a bye. That's pretty damn impressive. 22-4. But
who said that?
Danny Ogden.
Nice work, Danny Ogden. That's the kind of information that we need you pumping us like on the regular, like you pump at the time.
I feel like Danny Ogden has become kind of like the director of the Bay Area Sports Collective. Really, I'm not even kidding. Like he gives us all the information about what's going on with everybody, kind of holds it together. And thanks for doing that, Dan. For real. Thank you.
Yeah, Dan, much love, and thank you so much for the efforts. Speaking of efforts, Danny and I are on the horn trying to get us onto Radio Row for the Super Bowl. So, by the way, all the events for the Santa Clara Super Bowl, guess where they are, Paulie?
Well, I would guess they're probably in the crown jewel of California, San Francisco, not Santa Clara. Yeah.
There's like 2 events at San Jose Event Center and Santa Clara and Levi's, but everything's a Moscone Center. Everything's in the city.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, can we please? We got the mini spheres being built for 2026 in Pier 70.
Yeah,
right just south of the mini spheres. Give me a new stadium. And by the way, they were showing Levi's Stadium, and I said, I actually said it out loud, and I didn't mean to, but I'm like, look at that thing. Look at that thing. It was like a a drone shot from up above. I'm like,
the Vi?
Yes. And I'm like, look at that place. I don't even like how it looks. Anyway, it's just, I'm not a fan.
You know what's funny, bro? It's for some reason this season, 2025, people have maxed out on Levi's Stadium. It's like all of this collectively. It just seems like Tony's not the only one. I got to be honest. I'm not crazy about it either. With all due respect to Jed and Bob Stark and John Lynch, I know these guys are running a business. I totally get that. But at the same time, they should listen to the rhythms of their fan base, and the rhythms of the fan base are telling them, like, we're not crazy about the Vi. Getting in and out is a major pain in the ass. It always has been. If you don't get a head start on getting out of that traffic, out of that parking lot on game day, you could be in big trouble. You could be there for hours. You really could. And I know people are going to say Candlestick, the same thing, but the stick offered. There were options at Candlestick. Like I used to park on Carroll Street. Remember, Tony? I used to put it right out there on the street, not even in the lot.
We used to park on the other side of the train tracks out by Recology and then walk in.
That's my point. There were all these options down there with Candlestick, and the Levi does not offer the same kind of like alternatives.
And dude, there was one train you could take straight to the stadium. There's not, dude. If I want to take public transportation to Levi's, I got to take 2 trains, Paulie. I got to take 2.
That doesn't seem right, too. And Tony's a lot closer to Levi than I am. The fact that you would have to take 2 trains is pretty crazy. You know what else I did? I only did this a couple of times, but when I first bought my season tickets, my first season ticket year was the 96 season. And I was trying different routes and different things about how to get there or where to park till I figured it all out. And I actually took the bus. There used to be I doubt there is now, but there was a bus. There was a bus on Sunday that would pick up, I think it was on Van Ness.
Yeah.
It would make stops on Van Ness, and it was all 40. It was like the Candlestick Express. So you could take the bus, you could take the train, you could take carpools. There were so many different ways you could get to Candlestick is my point. So Tony, your complaints about the Vi are being echoed by a lot of Niner fans this year. Yeah.
I don't know, man. And by the way, the city of Santa Clara is not too fond of them either. So it's like there's all that.
They've been in contested lawsuits for years.
Yeah,
with
the vibe is just not. It's just not you know, we need
And the football gods have punished us. They'd be like, okay, you guys, you want to wear an SF on your helmet and play it like an hour away? Guess what? No Super Bowl. It's like the soup Nazi. No Super Bowls for you.
Totally.
No Super Bowl for you, because that's what's been going on. 0-3, kids. 0-3. Yeah.
And then all the injuries, and then there's that. Remember we talked about that dude Chase Senior on he works for NFL Network or the NFL. Anyways, he was talking about the whole EMF, the electric energy next to the power plant. I forget what the EMF stands for.
The I don't know what the correct term is. The rays, the UVA stuff, whatever. I know the energies coming off that plant can't be good for anybody. I actually agree with that.
Electromagnetic fields. Thank you. EMF, electromagnetic fields. There's a theory that there's a conspiracy theory that the EMF, the electromagnetic fields are the cause for the.
Here's the only electromagnetic field I need. It's a lyric in Iron Man by Black Sabbath. He was turned to steel in the great magnetic field. Bam, nobody wants him. Bam. Anyway, that's the kind of magnetic field I'm looking for.
Boom, boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom, 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 ba ba boom, boom. Sorry.
Yeah.
We should just tell people Paulie and I and Buckethead Mark had a great Planet Caravan jam on Saturday night at the gig at the Brisbane Inn. It was really fun. That Planet Caravan was super fun. And also, can I give some love to Paulie on the mic for what? How many tunes? Like 40 freaking tunes or whatever.
30 something. Yeah, a lot of songs. I wish I'm open. Anybody sing out there? Let me know. I'd love to harm it. I'd love to have a backup singer or somebody who can sing lead. But I had to sing all the material. Yeah.
I also want to give some love to David Drutz, our main man, David Drutz, who plays a super buttery precision Fender jazz or precision bass, excuse me, and he just sounds great on the bass. And also Bob Marcucci on drums, who, you know, he was thrilled because he brought his brushes thinking it was going to be like a very tame, quiet, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know what, I'm gonna bring out the sticks. And
we rock it out a few times. I mean, we play some Jane's Addiction, we play some up-tempo Grateful Dead, Rolling Stones, Pretenders. We do Middle of the Road. I mean, I felt like when we did Middle of the Road, we were actually like the place was rocking. With some volume, everybody's getting into it. Tony, can we go through, and thank you for the kind words. And we had a great time. I had a great time too. And Tony was playing. It was some of the best playing I've ever heard from you. Honestly.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Like
thanks,
you were it was very Phil Lesh, the sound I was getting coming from you.
He Phil Lesh, Mike Gordon, those two guys are like two of my favorite bass players. Obviously Les Claypool and Jaco Pastorius, if you want to go deep into my bass love.
What about Crozier? You know what I mean? Lesh, Gordon, Crozier. That's Juan Crozier, Rat Gang.
What about, isn't Sarzo a bass player?
Oh, you're damn right he is.
Yeah.
Dude, and next time, dude, I want to see you pull the Sarzo maneuver, which is the greatest rock maneuver of all time for a bass player. Tony, watch me, because here's Sarzo playing bass. Ready? He's got the bass on. He's like this.
Yeah.
Dude, he licks the fingers. You've seen it, right, dude? He licks them.
Yeah.
Dude, licking the fingers, dropping licks. Then he's going back. Dude, I want to see you licking fingers and dropping licks at the next gig. I do.
Funny, man. I don't know how people play with the pick. I need to feel the strings.
Well, sometimes you have to, though, because they
play fast. Yeah, like Robert Trujillo for Metallica. He has to play fast. And
did you notice when we did Jane's Addiction, Drutzy was using a pick?
True.
It's a really fast bass line. Like, I think you need a pick for that stuff.
Plus, nobody saw the Janes coming, which was great, dude. The looks on people's faces like, wait, is this Jane?
I think that was my favorite parts of the whole gig, those two Jane songs. Like, I really had fun with that. But you're right, Bob Marcucci on drums was amazing. Buckethead Mark, everybody was great. I thought everybody played great. It was a great time.
Paulie, why don't on this week's Night Flight, a portion of that show, let's show a few videos from the show. We're going to do the PMP VIP. We're going to show Paulie and I jamming. I'll put that up later today, but then on Wednesday night, some footage of you with Drutzy and Buckethead Mark too as well. We'll show that on the Night Flight.
You got it, and we'll get you some love too. We'll send out a couple of videos to you guys too. Okay.
It's business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh.
Super's time, Paulie. Super's time. We don't need no stinking badges is checking in. He says, Paulie's a swooper.
Yeah.
Swoop, there it is. All the biscotti in my box.
There it is. Swoop. There it is. No, I was swooping my ass off, Badges. If you were with me, you would have been swooping with me. I guarantee it. I'm not going to let those biscottis go to waste. I'm just not.
No, you got it, dude. And I've been eating them since the event on Thursday, and I've been, they're still soft, man. They're still soft. It's so good.
Yeah.
But Paulie, we got to keep going with the supers. Stand by. And by the way, I checked over at Instagram Live. I want to thank everybody over there at Instagram Live. I saw my brother-in-law Rich over there, Rich Hunt.
Officer Rich, what's up, Officer Rich? Yeah.
Dude, he was just taking the captain exam last week. So,
Captain Rich, dude. Well, thanks for keeping our streets safe, man. I know it's a tough gig. You guys do the best you can. Cheers. SFPD, we got your back. We know you guys. Yeah.
Forever. And then also Greg, my buddy Greg Rosenfeld, who Greg. Greg lives in Houston, Texas now, but Greg used to live out here on the West Coast. So thanks for checking in, G Money. And Paulie, we're going to continue with the supers. We can go from, did I get Escobar in there?
I don't think so. There's a few that went by. I lost track, honestly.
Here we go. Patty from Napa says, tried to send earlier. JJ is a jerk.
That's Jawan. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Patty. I think we're all kind of maxed out on him, and I think we have all seen enough. I'm hoping he's not on the roster next year. Give me somebody who wants to be here.
And it's a vibe thing. Paulie, it's a vibe thing.
Big time.
More than anything.
Big time.
And we're not talking JJ Evans. We're talking Juwan Jennings, not JJ Evans. Probably the greatest JJ. And JJ
Wright out of Villanova was pretty good. He won a bunch of games. Head coach JJ Wright. Yeah.
JJ Wright, and also the MTV VJ JJ
Jackson. JJ Jackson. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Great. Bring back the VJs, man. Bring back MTV. Bring back music.
I think I still have a crush on Martha Quinn. I'm not even kidding. Present day, give me Martha Quinn. I'm a fan. Yeah.
Dude, who is the blonde girl with like the teased
Nina Blackwood? Is that right? Nina Blackwood? Yeah.
He was freaking great. Kurt Loder, bring Kurt Loder. Like, come on, man. Like all those guys. Patty from Napa again. She's doubling up, saying PMP Army stickers given personally to Joe Walsh's guitar tech. You got stuff.
My helmet fell down again. You know what, Patty? I saw that picture super late after the gig on Saturday, and that was so freaking cool. It's Joe Walsh's guitar tech standing there holding PMP stickers. I don't know how you pulled that off, but that was awesome, Patty. Thank you.
Just Patty, just being just such a badass. And by the way, like a show review from Patty at some point. Hold on. Here, I have the picture right here.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to show it real quick. Let me remove the super. This is Patty from Napa.
Yeah.
And there's I think that's it, right?
Yeah. If you look at his hand, you'd have to blow it up. But yeah, that's his guitar tech, and he's holding the PMP Army stickers. Yeah, it's great.
Dude, that's great.
Patty, I appreciate all you do. I'll see you on Wednesday, by the way. Yeah, Escobar, me and you on Downtown Julie Brown, bro. Actually, there were two of them in that era. Downtown Julie Brown and dude, Tony. Do you remember what was her name? Oh my goodness. She was Latina. I thought she was very appealing.
Daisy Fuentes.
Daisy Fuentes. Where did you go, Daisy Fuentes? Bring Daisy Fuentes back. Tony, somebody find us Daisy Fuentes. We need to interview her. Thank you, Noemi. I was a fan, dude. I was a Daisy Fuentes fan.
Oh, heck yeah. I just did a search for Daisy Fuentes now. We'll see what happens. Also, Paulie Stinking Badges is a super again, too. He's doubling up. He's saying, hey, Tony, are you down with slang? What kind of slang are we talking? I enjoy slang a ton. Let me know what type of slang you're talking about.
Not slanging like eighths of ganja, right? Not that kind of slang. You're talking about vocabulary slang. Yeah.
I mean, Paulie.
Herb. Herb is a plant.
You know what? Can I ask? Sorry, I didn't know you were going to double. Can I ask you a quick Bob Marley question? Because here's something else that pissed me off. Let me tell you about some more things that upset me. Last night, this might be the reason I wound up watching the morning show super late last night. Reese Witherspoon in space. Shout her out. Tony, before I went to Reese Witherspoon with No Gravity, I stumbled onto that Bob Marley movie. I think it's just called Marley or One Love or whatever it is, the Hollywood thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's landing the way it should, but I defer to you on this now. So give me your review of that. My gut feeling is you're not going to be very surprised. It was too like pretty. It was too candy coated. Like there was not the real grit that's part of the Bob Marley story. So anyway, that prompted me to go to the morning show. But how do you feel about that flick?
Two things. They're talking. Stinky Badges is talking about Jaco Pastorius' song called "Slang," and yes, yes. I wasn't even thinking of in the Pastorius catalog. Yes, anything he did, literally anything in the Bob Marley movie. I didn't. I first of all, it omitted Peter Tosh. Peter Tosh was not even. He was such a monumental part of the childhood of Marley and the upbringing of Marley,
and co-wrote a lot of those songs with Bob, like Get Up, Stand Up and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, man. I just wasn't down. I tried. I really tried, but I'm like, you know what? This is just. That's just and the hat tip to the actor. He did it. He did his best. But you're trying to like portray somebody who is almost like like immortal.
Yep.
To people.
Yep.
So
I think you're better off sometimes leaving it alone. That's why I don't want them to make a movie about Jerry Garcia, because it can't be good. There's no way it's going to be like you said. Anytime like you've transcended everything and you become like an icon, it's I don't know. I hope there's no Jerry movie for the same reasons that we don't like the Bob Marley movie. So ultimately, Tony, you would say no go on that. Yeah.
I tried. I mean, check it out for yourself and see maybe for what that movie is made for, Paulie. It's the people that like aren't the hugest Marley fans.
Yeah, maybe like kids today who don't even really know who he is, and they're like learning about him. Yeah.
Although I play Marley in the morning, many mornings for my kids. Just like, hey, Paul, just either I'll put a record on or I'll just have the speakers in the house play some Marley just to set the tone for a good vibe in the morning. And
hold on. Hold on, Tony. Sorry to interrupt you. The wheels just went flying off of this whole operation. Hold on. Marcel Pantaleone coming in with information that is blowing my doors up.
Yep.
Are you sure about that?
I double checked it. Yes, it's true.
Okay. Thank you, Marcel. He goes, Daisy Fuentes currently married to Richard Marx.
Yep.
Maybe we should write a song about Richard Marx's magic wand. Forget about Travis Kelce. I mean, if Marx is bringing the goods that's keeping Daisy Fuentes happy, my hat's off to him. I got nothing but respect for Richard Marx. Give me a couple of his best known tracks, Tony, real quick.
Well, the one that I know the best is "I'll Be Right Here Waiting for You Wherever You Go."
Yeah.
So maybe he sings that to Daisy as they, hang out on wherever they live. I don't know, and by the way, that's Richard Marx with an X, not KS, with an X.
Right. It's a lot like Nikki Sixx, SIXX. Couple of X's there. All right, give me the Escobar the Cheeks. Then we'll do Long Bridge, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up for today, you guys. But let's do give Escobar some love. I just saw a super go flying by with his name. Yeah.
Oh, downtown Julie. And then he doubled up as a super. Thank you, Escobar. He says the MJ trailer looks amazing. Now, I haven't seen it. Is that Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan?
I would assume it's Michael Jackson. I haven't seen it either. Escobar, you talking about Jackson? You talking about Off the Wall, Michael Jackson? Great record, by the way. Off the Wall,
incredible record. But again, tough guy to really portray. I don't know.
What are we gonna do? We got to film those. I don't want to. I had a really good riff, but I don't want to upset anybody. No, I don't, because it was a little taboo what I was about to say, but I thought it was funny in my head. It sounded funny. Low T, Daisy Duke is greater than Daisy Fuentes. Well, now there's a debate. Now we got a debate. He's going Dukes over Fuentes. I think I'm going Fuentes.
No, that one. No.
Yeah.
Daisy Duke all day. All day.
I don't know. You know what I mean? She's down there. She's flying the Confederate flag. I think I'm going to go with Fuentes on this one.
No, all Daisy Duke is doing is pouring me moonshine.
I'll tell you what we can do. How about this? How about we double date? You take Duke, I'll take Fuentes. Everybody's happy. Okay.
Fine. And the Jeep. Daisy Fuentes didn't have the Jeep that Daisy Duke had cruising through Hazard County.
You know what? Fuentes doesn't need a Jeep because I'm driving her anywhere she needs to go. You get in my rig. I got you, Fuentes. You don't even have to drive. Where do you need to go? Tell me and I'm on it. All right, here we go. I didn't see our Daisy Fuentes tribute episode happening, but it did. By the way, Tony, what number are we on? Shows. Do we have a number of today's show?
We are 205, buddy. 205.
God bless you. You always have the answer. That's impressive. Nice year. Nice opening year for the PMP show. Nice opening year. Yeah.
Yeah, before we get to Longbridge, and we'll give Neil some love in
I
a
know. I
second.
keep trying to. I got the script in my hand. Yes.
Yeah, and we will go into the pizza oven in a second. Real quick, hot and sour. I went 1-1 over the weekend, so I lost the Vikings. The Vikings did not cover. They were plus 4.5 against the Ravens. They lost by 8. So I thought the Vikings could have at least covered. They lost by 8, but then I did win. Why am I blanking the second game that I picked? Detroit. I said Detroit would crush, and they did crush. So,
Well, we mirrored each other. I went 1-1 as well. I lost on the Bucks Patriots. I took the Bucks. I thought that was a game they're going to handle on their own field, but again, that was like my wake up call for the Patriots. They seem to be for real. It's hard to believe that with a new coach and such a young quarterback, but you watch that game yesterday, all the evidence you need. I mean, the Niners went down there and lost. They beat the. I mean, so I have a lot of respect for what the Patriots have done. Anyway, I lost that one, Tony. I won the Seahawks just crushing the Cardinals. That was the one I got. So we each went 1-1. Yeah.
Look out for the Detroit offense, dude. And Dan Campbell taking over play calling, which is very interesting. But the Detroit offense, man, look out.
Oh, I know. No, they're going to be in the mix. I'm telling you right now, they might even lose another game, maybe even 2, but I promise you the Lions are going to be a big factor in the postseason. I'm telling you. You can see it. Yeah.
Give me a Lions, Chargers, or Lions, Bills Super Bowl, and I'm fine with that.
I think the Bills are in trouble, man. I'm sorry to say that because I root for Josh Allen too. I like the Bills. I think they're in trouble. I mean, Josh Allen's been turning the football over. I think he's got 5 turnovers in his last 4 games, something like that. And that was a really bad loss yesterday. I mean, you can't lose games like that when you're trying to, make it to a Super Bowl, something they've never done. And, it's been 5, 6, 7 years now. The Bills have been kind of running roughshod over that. It's over. That run is over. Obviously, the Patriots are in the mix now. So I worry about the Bills. I think they might have blown their best opportunities in previous years. Yeah, I don't know. I want them to be there, but I just don't know if they're going to be.
Also, looking at the Bills' schedule, guess who they host this coming Sunday? They host the Buccaneers on Sunday.
That's going to be a really tough game. That's going to be
interesting. Game. And then they go to the Houston Texans, and then they go Steelers, Bengals, and then they're at the Patriots on December 14th, at the Browns December 21st, and then they host the Eagles on December 28th, dude.
Ooh. Hey, Rags, I want to respond to you directly real quick, and then we'll do Longbridge, and we got to go. But he's saying capri pants crushed the Bills. You're right. And speaking of those pants, dude, after the game, I was watching the coverage in the Dolphin locker room. Dude, when McDaniel addressed the team, Tony, he climbed on top of like a little box. He was standing like, I'm not kidding. Did you see that? He's standing like on a little booster seat, kind of. He's standing, hey guys. But they were having a hell of a time. The Dolphins were partying there, and they should. It's been a hard year for them.
That reminds me too. And this Rita Oak, who was our favorite artist outside of Don Peralta, Rita Oak did some great art for the Niners Rams.
Got the eyes bandaged up today. Did you see that? Yeah.
No, but did you see, that one is just amazing. She said that on Friday. She posted that on Friday. McVay on Shanahan's shoulders, dude. I mean, is that incredible?
I know. I wish we won, though. That's the only thing. It'd be funnier if we won.
You know what I mean? I'm saving that because hopefully there's some sort of payback later.
Rita Oak, we should get her on one more time before the end of the year. And by the way, as the end of the year it does approach, we are going to take some time off. Tony will be off, and I'm going to do a few shows with Rags, I think, while Tony's taking time off, and then I'm going to take some time off. We'll go through it all. We got time. But anyway, it's been a great first year as we're in mid-November now. It's crazy to think how fast this went. But we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be.
One second. While we're talking about Rita Oak, I just wanted to share that as well. Remember, she made this for us because we had Rita Oak on the show, but like a month ago, maybe a few weeks ago. And then she made this for us. So
I like the way you look up there with that heavy beard and stuff. Like I like the rendering of Creative Tony, and I like that you're holding a football. I like that too.
And she got the foam finger in there. She's got pizza in there. As we're about to talk about Longbridge Pizza. She's got the microphone, of course. She's got
rules. Rita rules, man. Rita Oak for life. If you guys haven't seen her stuff, she does a piece every day about this 49er season, and it's all relevant to what's going on. Make sure we get Rita one more time before the year's over, Tony. Maybe playoff time, we'll get her on, something like that.
I will, and I just want to tell people too, at Rita Oak _ art is where you can find her.
Who booked her? I don't even remember. Who booked her? Did you get her?
Dude, that was actually it originated from Fareed, Robot Centaurs. Like I think she'd be a great idea for a guest. I'm like, Fareed, that was a great call. And then he emailed her. She responded. He CC'd me on the email, and then I took it from there. But it was all Fareed getting it started. So.
Oh, dude, this is a tough one. But she's speaking. She's dropping real reality riffs now. We the Champs Babe says, "Are we going to get a Rita Oak painting showing Andy Reid dog walking Shanahan?" Yeah, I mean, it's kind of those. We the Champs Babe. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. I mean, it's been that way. What is he? 0-5? 0-5 against the Walrus with the mustache. It's hard to take.
That's
really hard to take.
Really funny.
Yeah, it bums me out so bad. I know. Let's talk Longbridge. We got to change the subject.
Paulie, who's saying hard habit to break? You're a hard habit to break. You're a hard. Is that Chicago?
I don't know. I don't know.
Cetera? Is that Peter Cetera? Hard habit to break.
Shout out to the Habit burger chain while we're at it, Tony.
Nice.
The Habit.
Nice.
My kids used to like the Habit. Okay, here we go. Longbridge Pizza.
Sorry, it is Chicago. Sorry,
Thank you. Okay. Tony, Longbridge Pizza, we would not be at show number 205 if it wasn't for guys like Los D, for Dr. Matt Young, Don Peralta, and of course, Longbridge Pizza. We are now officially friends. It's not just like we're doing business with each other. It's the same with Los D. We have become friends. And that, like, there's so much, like, there's a lot of value in that, man. It's not just about like exchanging, business ideas and stuff. Do we hang out? Like, as proven on Saturday night when we had the gig at the Brisbane Inn, who comes walking in, dude, bearing gifts? Neil Denardi came in and literally fed every single person in that room. He set up all these pizzas at the end of the bar. The band was set up kind of in the other end of the room. So there was like a little corner of like just socializing going on and good cheer, and everybody was laughing and drinking. And then Neil was like, "Hey, everybody," dude, when I ended the first set, first thing I did is I walked over and I nailed the slice immediately. Bam. Put the slice because I got to keep that energy going. And so I was like, but anyway, Neil, thanks so much for doing that, man. That was really generous of you. And how great was it? I had never met them before. Neil's parents came along.
Yeah, same.
I met Neil's mom and dad, and no surprise, they're great people. They were having a ball. They seem to enjoy live music too, a lot like their son. Neil is a big music fan. See, I love guys like Neil that they're not musicians. They don't play, but they totally support the arts. Like Neil is always out there. He's a music lover, like a lot of us are here in the PMP familia. So it was great to meet his family. That would definitely qualify Neil Denardi's parents as being part of the Vibe Tribe. I know he's got a sister, too. I look forward to meeting her at some point. And I met Dom's brother, Joey, the other night. I'm an instant fan of Joey with the ponytail and the beard. I'm a fan of his, too. So my original point was we love having Longbridge as a sponsor, but I love having him as a friend even more. And that's what we have all become. Like, he cares about the show. Neil, he's got ideas. He's like, guys, have you ever tried this? Or guys, why don't you do this? And it's like, dude, we absorb all that information because believe me, Tony and I barely know what we're doing. The only thing we know how to do is the show. Everything else going on around the show, we've needed a lot of help, whether it's from somebody like Patty, whether it's from somebody like Dom or Los or Neil Denardi at Longbridge Pizza. Listen to food.
Sorry to cut you. Our holiday, what do we call it? The holiday frolic. Our holiday frolic is like a brainchild of Neil Denardi's. So
there you go.
And I couldn't agree with you more, buddy. It started out as like, hey, you guys need a sponsor, and now he's a dear friend. And Andrew as well, and up in Tahoe, when just Andrew Markoulis, his partner of Longbridge, dear friends. And the Vibe Tribe is real. They created at Longbridge Pizza the Vibe Tribe. That's what they call. They want to create good vibes for all that come into Longbridge Pizza, and that's their goal. Not just give you good food and good beer and wine, but also to create a good experience for you. And longbridgepizza.com is where it's at. Go to the website and you can make your order there. I personally recommend the hot and honey or the Sophia is really good too, but the hot and honey.
Have you tried I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm just asking out of curiosity. Have you tried the Polymac particle pie?
Dude, yes. And I had a slice of it on, I had a slice of it on Saturday night. Yeah,
Neil has good sausage too, man. Like his sausage is real. I know he had a pepperoni pie over there, but he had a full Polymac particle. I think he had a couple of those actually. And I think his sausage on the Polymac pizza is really, really good too. So,
and by the way, Paulie, that sausage is from a local butcher around the corner from Neil, Olivier's Butchery is in the dog patch. That's another thing, is that they use all the ingredients they use are locally sourced ingredients from local farms, local butchers, local cheese makers, local bread makers, Rise Up Bakery in the North Bay. So it's like they're all about supporting local businesses, and it's just, anyways, it's just we couldn't be bigger fans. That's all.
Thank you, Neil. We freaking love you, buddy. We'll see you soon. I want to end the show, Tony, on a final super from one of my favorite guys. He is Escobar Cheeks III, and I look forward to partying with him again at our Christmas party. Information coming this week. We should have it locked down this week. We'll share it with you. We're a day or two away. But let's get that final Escobar super up there, Tony, and then I have one final thing for you, and then we'll get out of here and talk to Amy Trask. But where is the Escobar super?
Yeah, just had to get that off the screen. Hang on one sec. Oh, we got a few actually. Escobar, we didn't honor this one. He said downtown Julie Brown. Enough said.
I'm with you. I was a fan too. Billy Idol used to date her. Anyway, take that to the bank. Yeah.
And then we have two. We have one from Los D and one from Escobar. We'll go double up with Escobar. He says, in the Russo voice. You want to say it, Paulie?
Long Branch Pizza. Friends. Friends. Yeah, no question. Yeah. Giants baseball. Fun. Yeah. Long Branch Pizza. Friends. Yeah. Friends. Yeah.
Instead of one lousy goddamn time. How about one?
Go ahead. One lousy slice. Is that where you're going?
One
lousy goddamn slice. One goddamn. Yeah. One lousy slice. One goddamn slice.
One slice. One slice.
Yeah. Friends. Fun. Yeah. Thank you, Escobar. Much love, my brother. Much love.
Hang on, Paulie. And lastly, Los D, our man Carlos De La Fuente, he says, Coach Mike McDaniel for the Dolphins looks like he's been at Lopez Motors.
Hey, Los D, no, you're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong. And Rags, while you're down in Florida, dude, why don't you drive over there? Go hang with Coach Capri Pants and get him a new box he can stand on when he's talking to the team, because that's what he did. Got him in a little booster thing. All right, hey, you guys, thank you so much. Tune in tomorrow, high noon. We'll have Amy Trask joining us. It's going to be awesome. And Tony, last message directly to you, audience, plug your ears. Please send me the link for the Kron recap. I need it again. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, so we're gonna go do some Kron business. We're gonna do some Amy Trask business, and then we'll see all of y'all tomorrow at high noon. Tony, bring in the professor if you could.
I'm gonna bring John Goodman in first. Hey, Niners and Bills. Remember, John Goodman speaks.
You just got your asses whipped.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was a crossfade. That's the kind of crossfade I'm looking for to start the week, Tony. Thank you for your great work today, and thank you, PNP Army, We the Champs Babe, Patty from Napa, Noemi, Dami, Cheeks, Rags, Gravy, Badges, Miguel, on and on it goes. All you new faces, so great to see some new blood in the community. You guys are welcome here anytime. Danny Ogden, thanks for all you do. And we'll see you tomorrow, y'all, at We the Champs Babe. Love seeing you too. Soccer Bowl. What's up, man? Have a good day. Have a good Monday. Enjoy the ball game tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Should be a good one. Eagles and Packers. Nice little Monday night treat we get tonight.
Who do you want in that game real quick? Who do you want? Like, would you like to see win that game?
I think I want Green Bay. I want to see if Green Bay's ready, if they want all that smoke. I think they do. I think Green Bay might beat them by 2 scores. Just throwing that out there. Yeah.
That'd be great. And F the tush push forever. That's all.
Dude, did you see the Chargers run a version of the tush push? And it worked. They kind of did their own version. Anyway, more on that tomorrow.
And what's his name? Mike Tirico commented on it, like saying, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are we
I
doing?
think everyone's getting two things we've figured out today. We've come to the conclusion that people are burnt out on the tush push. Niner fans are burnt out on the Vi.
Yes.
Ponder that for the rest of your Monday, and we'll pick it up right there tomorrow at high noon. Thanks for stopping by today, y'all. We love you guys, and we'll do it again tomorrow at high noon. Cheers, y'all.
Peace, y'all.